Most people pass by a small coin without a second thought. You might find one under your couch, between car seats, or lying forgotten in your pocket. But what if I told you that one of those little coins, barely the size of your thumb, could be worth a life-changing amount of money? Not $100, not even 1,000, but millions. That's the story behind one of the most unexpected treasures in Canadian coin history, the 2016 Canadian nickel. At first glance, this 5-cent coin doesn't stand out. It features the same beaver design that Canadians have known for decades, a symbol of hard work and national pride. On the other side, Queen Elizabeth II appears, just as she has on so many other Canadian coins. It's made from nickel-plated steel, weighs 3.95 grams, and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. By all accounts, it seems completely ordinary. But that's where the mystery begins. In the year 2016, millions of nickels were produced by the Royal Canadian Mint. It was business as usual, or so everyone thought. But somewhere during production, something unusual happened. A very small number of these coins were struck with a unique die alignment, meaning the reverse and obverse didn't line up perfectly. To the average person, this detail would go completely unnoticed. Even seasoned collectors might miss it at first glance. But to the highly trained eye of a numismatist, this kind of mint error is pure gold, or in this case, pure nickel. Not only did a few of these 2016 nickels have the alignment issue, but another even more rare feature was reported. A distinct satin-like finish that wasn't part of the regular minting process. No official announcement was made. No press releases explained the reason. For years, collectors argued whether these coins were even real, or just rumors floating around coin forums and auction sites. Then one surfaced. A collector in Ontario claimed to have found a strange-looking 2016 nickel in a roll of coins from the bank. He almost spent it until he noticed something felt off. The coin had a different luster than the others, and when he held it up and flipped it between his fingers, the Queen's portrait and the beaver didn't align the way they normally should. He took it to an expert who was stunned. The coin was sent to grading and authentication, and the results confirmed what many had only whispered about. This wasn't just a rare mint error. This was one of the rarest Canadian nickels ever discovered. Once the coin was certified and entered into private auctions, interest skyrocketed. Collectors from around the world started hunting their own 2016 nickels, hoping to find a similar example. Dealers began combing through boxes of coins. Rumors circulated that maybe, just maybe, a few dozen had made it out of the mint, hidden in plain sight among ordinary currency. But finding one was like finding a needle in a haystack. Experts believe that fewer than 5 of these rare variations exist. Some say only 2 have been verified. This extreme scarcity pushed the value into a different league entirely. One anonymous bidder, known only as a high-profile North American collector, placed a private offer on the verified coin that stunned the numismatic world. Negotiations followed. Authenticity checks were tripled. Security was tight, and the sale was handled through a major brokerage firm that specialized in high-value collectibles. Eventually, the deal was done. The little 5-cent piece, once almost used to buy a cup of coffee, was sold for an amount no one expected. For most people, a nickel is forgettable, something you toss into a jar or ignore at the bottom of your purse. But this one 2016 Canadian nickel now holds a place in history. It's more than metal. It's more than design. It's a symbol of how even the smallest things can carry incredible value. And while thousands of 2016 nickels continue to circulate in everyday transactions, only a few are known to hold this hidden rarity. Every time someone receives change, there's a chance they're holding something extraordinary without realizing it.